We are live. We're live right now. Sign this as bam. Let's go into being guest. Sweet. All right, guys, we are live, rocking and rolling, coming at you strong. This is now our second this week, and we're pretty stoked because now we get to show you what we've learned. So right now, Jonah's pulling up one of the deal analysis spreadsheets that I
I'm just
created.
making sure.
Or is it live on your side? Are we live?
I see the video, but now it's saying go. I can't perk. Okay, so the YouTube looks like it's good. YouTube is good.
Yeah, we're live. Facebook's live on my side. All right, guys.
You see Facebook me?
Oh, let me see yours too. Yeah. Good one.
Yeah, so I see it. It's like it doesn't say go. Do you see my screen?
Yeah,
No.
I do.
I just see go live. Oh, please. Oh, just add a title.
No.
What is my live?
You should already be live.
Yeah, no, I just have to
Live.
add a title. Uh,
Oh, add a title, and then you want to make sure it says public.
yes, publish. Please add a live description.
And it's public, right?
Yep. All right, now. Step by step, we're getting better.
Yes.
Live video starting. You are live. Nice.
You're live. Cool. All right. Let's
Confirm.
So did you have a chance to go through the sheet that I sent over?
I did. I will pull yours up.
Cool. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and show yours now too.
We have a couple that I pulled up. One is a turnkey co-living.
All right, we're showing your screen now too. So for everybody who's
Okay.
joining in, we are going to be going through some co-living deals. This is consistently what we're going to be doing, and over time, we'll just get better and better and better. And we just want to show you guys how to analyze deals, how to make deals work, to see if they even work. Right? Ultimately, that's the core piece. If we can make it easy up front, then just makes everyone's life easier. So in drop a comment if you want this spreadsheet, and we'll go ahead and send you a YouTube video, and we'll send you a link to it so you can actually download it. Let's see, your face right now is covering.
Yeah, I'll move that over. I can just do this. Insert my
I got a mosquito.
We're getting good at this. Okay. Should we start simple, or you can see that now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we start? There was a deal.
Yeah, super
that
simple.
We received
Start super simple
in Orlando
before we add any seller credits or go crazy on with anything like that. Let's just start pretty vanilla type stuff.
Okay, do you want to do a turnkey one, like an existing co-living, or we could do a rehab?
Let's do. Last time we did an existing co-living, and I say let's do a rehab. Let's just do a rehab.
Okay. I'm gonna pull one up. I sent one of the links here. Let's look at this Creighton deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So how do we see so it's not cut off? Because right now it looks like cut off on the top as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to zoom like this. It just might not be so visible to people.
No, I still don't see it too well. No, I mean, like,
you can't see everything? It's
no,
there now.
And that's weird. No, it doesn't. I mean, no, I see everything, but you can zoom in. What I'm saying is the top part of your screen's cut off on our live. The top part of your
that's okay.
It's cut off.
Oh, on the live it is? All right, let's try to get this to.
Oh, wait, I got it. I think I figured it out. So I think I figured it out. think we are good. Keep going.
Okay, sweet. We're gonna look at this house, 3537 Creighton Road, Southwest. So this is not a 4-1, it's a 4-2. We can pull up some pictures first, but we're gonna go high level first. Let's just go through the market and the location. So these are popular zip code. These are like, I think 30331 is like the most popular zip code in all of Pad Split. If we pull up Pad Split 30331. Oh, wait, is it 30331? Yeah, 270. Okay, so 155, 215. This one has definitely taken a little bit longer to fill, but you know, this whole area is like literally, I mean, 279 units in the zip code. These are all pretty filled zip codes that have latent demand. So people do like deals that come up here. They know how to fill them if you know how to operate and you know how to fill your own rooms as well. But we'll definitely take into account this occupancy and maybe a little bit slower to book, and then we'll pay attention to those rates. And we want to look at the location. So the location is here. This one has a nice long driveway, so we are thinking okay on the parking. You can park in the street, it looks like. This definitely has room for a couple cars, and you can probably add some stuff here, so we're not too concerned on the parking side of things. And then let's look at the transit. The transit is right here. So yeah, this one actually tells you to wrap around, but if you look, I did this already on the map. This is just a pass. This is like there's no house here. So you can get to that transit. You know, that's like 2 minutes or 1 minute. So from a location standpoint, you know, I think things are pretty good. Again, popular zip code. You're near both, you know, highway intersection there. You're near pretty close to downtown. Call it, you know, 12 minutes. And we're close to transit. So all those boxes are checked. Anything that you wanted to highlight from what you've
I think
seen,
just
anything that
looking.
stands out?
So for some reason, like if you look at our live really quick, I still can't see the left side of your screen. I don't know why. Do you have like an extra long screen?
No.
That's so weird. Might have to look
I
into
mean,
it.
these are just bus stops. It's not
Yeah, it's weird. The thing that I was gonna ask
weird.
is just a quick like, how do I actually measure walking distance? I'll click directions and I'll just change to walking.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's
So
just for this one. It tells you to go all the way around. And I was just saying that it's not actually correct. So we have to put in like this, but it's really like a point right there.
yeah, and
You see
where's
what I mean?
the where
The
is
house is right here,
house is right
three
there.
three five 3 7. So this was just a bit weird because normally you would just
Are
put
you
in the bus
using Apple
stop.
Maps or Google Maps?
No, this is Google Maps.
Yeah, that's weird. I've
It,
never seen
it
that
just
before.
doesn't recognize that. It doesn't recognize that this is just a thing you can walk through right there. See what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's telling you to walk like all the way around,
But
but
is that
the house
somebody?
is like
Is that where's
no.
that?
This is it's just a dead end. I'll show you. Look, just so it's funny. This is a unique one.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually allow you
This
to.
is just a dead end.
God, it's a dead end, but people would just walk through that.
Yeah, this is like, I mean, you can't drive, but yeah, you can just
Can't
walk
drive,
through
but you can
here.
walk through that for sure. Okay, that makes sense. So that is
So location is good. That one should be
so I like
solid.
to
So this
check.
one is
Yeah, so usually what I'm checking too is hold on. Can you check how far away it is to like a grocery store? Just inside of your directions?
yes. Let's see. Kroger's down here. This area is like a whole mall. So that is I mean, it's not walk. Why does transit say so long? There has to be a faster transit way.
What are you looking
Or
to?
up here. I just put into the Kroger down there. I don't know why it says it's going so long. It's clearly wrong.
Well, it's because of the routes. But no, this is the deeper work that I'll do because you have to make sure that the routes are strong. And if there aren't good routes, and
Here's a public. Oh, this is still telling us this long walk. The bus to the thing is 5 minutes. Up here. 5 minutes to Publix. And then 5-minute walk.
got it. So it's saying,
Yeah, it's still including this long walk, is what I was saying before, but it's not actually accurate.
good one. Yeah. So let's say you remove that walk. Then what would it be?
Yeah, so it says 5 minutes from this stop to Publix. 10 minutes all included. 5-minute walk from there.
Okay. And then from the bus, how long was the bus to? It was 10 minutes. Sorry, I can't see your screen still.
Oh, you can't see it? Oh,
No, on the left side, it cuts off.
that's so weird.
I'll show you really quick. Let me just take a screenshot.
Yeah, I see what's going on, but I'm trying to figure out how to. Here, maybe if I shrink it. Oh wait, that worked a little bit.
Oh yeah, that worked
There
a lot.
we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you have it at right now? You got like 100% or 80?
I just shrinked my window.
How weird, huh? All right,
Yeah.
we're good there.
Okay.
So I can see.
Okay, so now you see what's going on. So yeah, if we did here, let's just do so it's not confusing. Let's just put in a point right there. Because that's really where we're going. Or we'll even put from this bus stop. And then we want to go to Publix. It's 9 minutes.
Oh yeah, that's solid. Okay, good. I'm glad we did the thorough research because if I was just looking at this and didn't do that, I would have been like, that's a little too far. But now seeing that's
Yeah, with the
location's
walk
pretty
and
solid.
everything.
Okay, so now
Yeah, some of
location's
these.
solid. Let me. Did you check and you verified parking? I was trying to fix all this stuff when we were talking. Did you?
Oh,
For parking?
yeah. So I mean, the parking is mixed. Like you can see, there's street parking allowed based on the street, and also because it's a dead end.
Right.
It does have a nice long driveway. It's this house down here. This is the house. So you have probably like 2-3 cars plus front.
You have a pretty long street as well for the house. Like how many cars can you? That's the house right there, right?
Yeah, this is the house.
Let me see. So you've got one on the in terms of parking on the street. It's a pretty long house. You've probably got shoot. Go over there. Let's see. When do you hit the next house?
It's probably 3 cars, and then plus that one. Yeah, it's probably like
Yeah, it's good
1, 2, 3.
for sure.
Okay. I
Three.
mean, parking is good. Location's good.
Yeah. And how many people? How
Transit's
much
pretty
parking
good.
can go in the driveway? Did you see one or two cars? I don't really
I mean,
count
it's at least 2.
if the
I mean,
driveway's
1, 2.
long. Oh yeah, definitely two. All
It's
right, that's
double
cool.
wide. Yeah.
So you've got easy 4 to 5 parking spots, five, six, five, even 5, 6. So on my side, like when I mark it, I'm usually doing only 50% parking for the amount of rooms that I have. So when you're analyzing this, next step is like just rough analysis based off square footage. How are you cracking how many rooms can go in here?
Yeah. So let's go to pictures. Let me pull up what we have. So this is from a wholesaler. So this is a rehab deal off market.
Yep.
I'll pull up the pictures now. Okay, so this is what we got. So we projected, based on the size, we said it could be a 7.2. Usually that's plus or minus 1 correctly, so I'd imagine it's a 6 or a 7.
Wait, are you showing something
Couldn't
else by the way
really.
right now? Are you showing
Oh
something else?
yeah, sorry. what? Oh, the screen share disappeared. We're still learning all this. Screen share disappeared. All right, let's go through pictures. You can see it now, right?
Are you
Or
sharing your
still?
screen?
I am. I don't know why it's not.
Uh, okay, now I can. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. All right. Let's look at some pics. Nice rehab type pictures.
Yes.
So it
And the
looks like a lot of stuff.
for those of you following along, the benefit of a rehab property is so that you can buy it under market. When you rehab it, you can refinance when the property value goes up. So you're forcing appreciation. And the way that you force appreciation is you buy a house that's super beat up and has a bunch of stuff in it that people didn't clean out, didn't throw out. It's foreclosure, tax issues, like this is a divorce. Like any of these things are reasons why people want to get rid of their house for a lot less because they don't want to spend the time to rehab it to the whatever the highest market value would be and sell it, right? Or the house got taken from them, something like that. So the wholesaler is trying to help them solve a problem while also helping the buyers, meaning you as investors, solve your problem of getting a good deal. Cool. Keep going.
Exactly. Good overview. So typically pictures, it's obviously not going to be as clean as listing photos because it's either a seller taking pictures or a wholesaler with stuff in there, right? So this is honestly not as bad as some ones I've seen. The bathrooms need to be updated, but like that room doesn't look terrible.
Yeah.
Uh, the stairs need updating. That definitely needs to be refinished. The kitchen needs to be updated, but it's really not in terrible condition. It's not like a gut, right? It's not you could probably I'll look at what we estimated, but
Yeah.
um so yeah, we don't have a good indication of the bedrooms that we can add. We know
What's the square
it is
footage?
a 4.2 and we have it at 1828. So from our
1828.
experience,
Go ahead. You share and then I can share my
uh,
experience too on 1800.
yeah, I was gonna say from our experience, like when we've seen floor plans, that is either gonna be 6 or 7,
Yeah. I
but it
agree.
could be a tight.
I agree with that. Go to and then go to the front picture. So right here, the only reason like you're right, I'm thinking more of like that six and what's 6 7 with a tight seven is because the right side is a double 2 story, but the left side's not. And so
Yeah.
that means your ability to get that additional square footage that's on the right is kind of taken away, and then which is kind of a bummer. So
So let's look at it at 6 or 7, and we'll
what was the
figure out.
purchase? Okay, so let's get into the numbers now too. So
Yes,
let's
let's get in
say
the numbers.
we'll estimate, and then how many bathrooms are in here?
This is a two bath, so this is a four
Two.
two existing.
Yeah. So right away, even let's like not even look at the numbers really quick. What's the purchase price on this?
This is 150.
150. So 150 is super really deep, but depends on how much rehab's gonna be needed. So if we can't get to in my opinion, you tell me what you think. My back of the napkin. If the value's at 250 and I can't get an eight I mean, if I'm at a 7 bedroom, if I can get an 8 bedroom in between from 250 to 300, then I don't know. It's not. It's really. I think the numbers are going to be tighter. That's like my back of the napkin for my own experience.
Yeah.
If you're at 7 bedrooms, your ARV is less than 250, and your rehab's less than 250, up like meaning that gap between 150 and 250, I think that could be okay. And then 6 bedrooms, because we only have 2 baths, right? So that's also what I'm measuring against. That would change. Like you could probably do an 8.3 and 8.4, and be
Yeah, I mean, you're not even gonna get an 8. This is definitely not an 8.
you're not an
This
eight,
is
right?
probably
So
yeah.
if you're at a 7 and it's a 7.2, then that means yeah, one of those is sharing four people to one bathroom and 3 people to one bathroom. Kind of that mix, right?
Which in Atlanta is I feel like more common in other
I
places.
have two 8.2s, so definitely two 8.2s. But my yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to in my head see, is this, do I want to keep going down the road? But right now, if depending on how much rehab's going to be, I think it's worth it. I mean, if you're picking it up for 150 as well, I think that's really deep. It's a really
Yeah. Yeah,
really
no,
deep
we're
buy.
we're looking at ones where there's spread. I mean, so we can use your sheet from like an operating statement standpoint. Let's just look at what we think NOI is. Probably that's a starting point, right?
Yeah,
Because
let's run the
if there's
numbers.
no spread, if there's no spread on NOI, so we can go here. Let's also go to your sheet too, but this is just how we did it. You can look at this while we're pulling it up. Where's your
So
sheet?
operating statement, and you assumed an ARV of what when you're looking at this too?
We put at 270, I
Okay.
think, based on that street. Yeah, 280 based on that street. Do you want to move to your sheet so that you know how things work?
Do you want me to share?
So, no, I'm saying, do you want to move? Should I move to
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go
your
go to
under?
the other sheet too,
Yeah. Okay.
so we can just
Yeah.
fill.
So let's just start playing with it. So 150, I think I had put two. So we put.
Go ahead
Let's
and
just put
zoom in a
280.
little bit more onto your screen. One more. Yeah, right there is cool.
Okay.
Okay, so you're picking it up for
150.
150. ARV's at 280. Your closing costs, if you're buying it with hard money, you're probably that's closing costs. Oh, that's without lender fees. Yeah, so that's like if you're buying it with cash, you'd be paying $5,000 for maybe insurance, 12 months of insurance, title fees, transfer taxes, stuff like that. I think that's reasonable. $5,000 in closing cost. That purchase price of 150 also includes the wholesale fee.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. And so if we're not using cash, then you don't check that box. But if you're putting like 20% down, you got 20% down there, 80 LTV, interest rate for using hard money is 10%. Go ahead and check the box because it's going to be interest only when you're dealing with hard money. Yep. Loan period 360. It doesn't really matter on that side whether it's
Yeah,
12
these are all. This
360.
is the standard stuff.
Lender fees. So it depends
You're
on
gonna
how
get
much.
rinseless with a 2.5%. 2.5% origination is
No, but this is
no
total.
discount for
That's
investor
total
hub
lender
users.
fees though. Lender fees could be, that's gonna be underwriting fees. It could be that you're paying appraisal, that you're also, so I think 5,000
Yeah.
bucks on a on that is, I think that's reasonable. So it's not that's not
Yeah.
just total origination. That is, sorry, that's not just origination fee. It's origination fee, processing, underwriting, appraisal. Like that's what that could add up to. Cool. Seller credits. A lot of hard money lenders don't like seller credits, so we'd have to structure it as an invoice authorization if we ever did get any. But doing it with the wholesaler, usually invoice authorization strategies are tough working with the wholesaler because you're not directly in contact with the seller. And sometimes the sellers are
Yeah.
super antsy anyways. They always, yeah, you don't want to scare people away. So
We
if you're
just
already
want to get this
buying
done.
under market and this is a good deal like this, then let's keep exploring. On the right side, the gray areas, your loan principal is 198. That's because your rehab cost, which is if you go to the left, rehab cost 78,000. Did you plug these numbers in already?
Yeah, we put in 78,000. That was what my underwriter had put in based on his understanding of the area. I think that definitely gets us to, rent ready range based on the size and what we see. People are going to have different budgets, but I don't think it's like a total underestimation by any means.
Okay, cool. So 78,000. It's gonna take 3 months to rehab. Um, so loan principal includes the 80% of 150 because that's the purchase loan plus your 78,000. And so if you do just zero point 0.8 times 150 plus 78, you're at 198. So that's how we get to 198,000 because that's including the rehab loan and the purchase loan. Your down payment's 30 grand because it's 20% of the 150. Total closing costs, adding up your lender fees with your closing costs outside of lender fees, close to 10 grand. Your initial upfront cash in the deal is close to 40. Your holding costs, which is just factoring in like your interest payments, until it's like rentable. It's 3 months. Your equity from ARV after all costs. So this is trying to tell you that 40,000 is like after your purchase price plus your closing costs and your lender fees plus your rehab costs, how much equity is still left over, and you've got close to 40 grand. So that's not bad at all. Potential equity 14%, and that's the rehab 78,000 includes the conversion cost.
No. Oh, you do you include the conversion costs in yours?
Um, yeah. Uh,
So we usually separate it out. It ends
Usually
up being
separate it. We
cheaper.
could scroll down to after we refinance it. Sometimes I'll add a like an improvements
Yeah, I don't have that
section.
here. I'll tell you, we put that the conversion was we put 30 all in for 100 is probably a lot because we just put 4 per bedroom and then furnishing and a yeah, we put another 29.
Yeah, throw it
Our
in.
projection after refi was we said there was 58K left in the deal after refi.
You said there's 58K left in the deal. Yeah. So go back up, and then also can you move your screen a little bit to the right so we can see the right side?
Yes. Can you see
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Cool. Better. So let's go ahead and add the 50,000 to the 78, or well, you're not financing that. You're saying you're going to pay that out of pocket with cash? The
Well,
conversion?
I know in the past you've had to. I mean, now we can just put the walls in, right? That's pretty new though.
Yeah.
Refi pre walls,
Yeah,
post
refinancing
walls. I mean.
pre-walls, which is still what I recommend if you want like the highest best terms on the refi side. You want more exit refi strategies. I still recommend that.
Yeah.
Um,
So we
so
typically just do it as separate. Like we just say, okay, there's going to be cash
that's a good
on
suggestion.
the.
I'll modify this so there's rehab costs and there's conversion costs, and it'll be like rehab cost finance, conversion cost financed as well. I'll make the modifications to the sheet. Let's scroll
I can
down.
show you like what we. This is just to quickly on ours, just showing you.
Yeah.
We do 150. We put 70. I don't know why it says 70 now. I guess we adjusted it. 70, 85% loan, 10 origination plus closing costs, plus holding costs, and then we had the refinance here. So then we calculate cash invested pre-conversion,
Mm,
and then we have our rehab and furnishing, and then that brings us to our total cash in on these rehab ones.
on the
So we
rehab.
can reconcile these. It's pretty much the same. It's just how we do
Which
it in our
is
system.
which
Is like
yeah, leaving only 58,000 in the deal. And what was your what's the cash on cash on this? If you're leaving
so
60
we
in the
projected
deal,
20. We put projected 21% based on
which is
the.
which is pretty solid.
So we put 7.2. These were actually rates need to probably come down. I think I have old numbers because this is our live stuff, so that's right. Whatever's in there.
Okay.
Um, this is the basic statement. We could probably up this vacancy if we want to be more conservative, and that's going to bring our cash on cash to 17. But we're definitely around the 800 to 1,000 a month cash flow mark
Yeah.
based on
For leaving
a high
60K in the
level.
deal.
Yeah.
So this is why people buy deep, right? Like being able to get into a co-living property, passive property for 60 grand is not normal. And so, but there is risk. And so if we talk about what the risks are, change the ARV to like 270. If you
Mhm.
if the ARV comes in short,
I mean, let's even say 250.
I guess I just wanted to prove a point that like the 10K, like let's just say it's 10K
Oh,
difference.
just even that difference. Yeah.
So if you go down to how much you left in the deal,
We're at 65 now.
you're at
Yeah, so it starts
65.
to go up. It just eats right from there.
It eats right from there. That's the point. So the numbers can be numbers can look good, and especially if we're the ones doing it, right? We can make the numbers look like, oh yeah, if this appraises for 280, then like we'll be set. But the risk falls on the investor. And that's why more investors are hesitant in doing this. And so we'll have to do a comping call, comping live actually next week if you're down, Jonah, and we can share
Sure.
the just some strategies. I could probably bring an appraiser on to do it with us live. That'd be funny.
Yeah, why don't you do that? That would be cool. I like
That'd
hear
be
how they think because everyone's always like asking questions about, oh, the I think the standard belief is that appraisers always come up short.
yeah,
So we want to understand, right, what does that mean and like why do they come up short and what can we actually squeeze out of them? So I love to see even on this one, like assume it's rent ready, assume like the 70 to 80K brings us basically to,
yeah.
not
How funny.
amazing marble counter condition, but
Yeah,
at
I'm
least a
I'm
nice condition.
messaging I'm messaging my appraiser friend right now, and yo, yeah, I'm gonna message him about next week. Okay, so in this deal, I mean, if you're just looking at the deal for what it is right now, this looks like you're in between. You're in the between that 15 and 20% range. Um, you know that if it hits 270, you're at a 16% cash on cash. Drop that to 260, the ARV. Your cash on cash is going to keep dropping the more money you leave in the deal. So let's put the
Yeah, no,
ARV at
that's good point.
260.
The only benefit is that our cash flow goes up, right? Because our loan goes down.
Yes,
But
you're
yeah, this is at 260,
yeah,
and then
260.
let's see 250.
Right. So that's just sometimes what the investor, that's the risk that the investor takes. But if I'm the investor, I'm usually padding this. So I'm probably preparing to drop 80 in my head. I'm preparing to drop 80 and knowing that if anything beats 80, I'm a winner. Because even at 80%, I'm at that 14.6 or 15%. Like I'm still good there. And then just making sure that I'm doing my ARV right. And right now the
Yeah.
cash flow, okay, so the cash flow is 973. Now, is this a deal that I would drop $80,000 on personally? No. Like I personally want to see a little bit more than for what I would want to take on. It's ultimately, I think, depends on the investor. But
Yeah.
what are your thoughts, Jonah? Like if I had
Yeah,
eighty
I mean,
thousand dollars, or let's say you've got $100,000, and you're like, should I snag this deal or wait for another one? I think people can get, I think people can find a property that's an ARV of 280 and fit 8 rooms in it. And so just for imagine there was a property that you could, I mean, we'll keep analyzing deals, but I truly
well,
believe
yes,
people can get an
there's
eight,
definitely ones with more meat,
yeah,
but
square footage
you're
at
also
280,
it's
300.
about how much money you're leaving in and whether that's equity or not.
Yeah, whether it's equity or not. So just as an example, let's say the ARV was 300 and the rehab
Yeah,
needed a little bit more to put the rehab at 100 instead of the 80, or I guess maybe even 90, or I suppose yeah, put 90 on that rehab, and then add another room. Let's say there was more square footage and we could get 8 beds in there. What do we land in?
20.9.
Yeah. So it's just that, and then what's your cash outlay? 65,000, right?
Yeah.
So with the more square footage, it could be easier to get a higher ARV, and then with the more square footage, you can fit another room, and that additional cash that you get is just worth it. Even if you're
If you can
paying,
fit it. Yeah.
even if you're paying more for conversion, or even if you're paying for more for the property, change your purchase price as well to like 170.
Oh, I don't even have my own sheet. I don't know if I can even change my price on this view.
Oh, you can't. Oh, okay, never mind then.
No, yeah, because it's already like a set. I have to fix that on my back end.
Yeah. Well, the
But
point,
yeah, I thought
just the
that.
point being that there's a lot more, what's the word, like flexibility or forgiveness when you've got more square footage, when you can add that additional room. There's just
Yeah,
that forgiveness, that padding that you could put in there, because that extra one room can produce 600 to 800 bucks, right?
and it's pretty much straight margin at that point because
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, you have more
That's
pad split and property management fees, but everything else is the same.
you got it. You got it. All right, man. This was a good one.
Nice.
I don't think we
Want to
need
do one
to.
more rehab?
Did you want to do one more? Let's do one more quick one, and then that's cool with me. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's pull up this. And
Man, I got big.
this one could be interesting. We got 2914 East 25th Ave. This is a duplex in Tampa, and I want to hear what you can. You see my screen or no?
Not
It
yet.
doesn't like switch tabs. That's weird. Okay, can you see it now? 2914. This is under contract with a wholesaler. If you can see it now, let me make sure it's good on the live. Okay, it's probably going to come up in a second. Okay. I'm curious to see your thoughts on this. If we can, this is a duplex, 3 ones on each side, but there might be room to squeeze a fourth room on each side. This is a duplex 6-2, so 3-1 each way. And from my view, I don't have the best pictures, but to me, it looks like you can get another room in this living room here.
Okay. And now, do you think that 1,700 is each one or combined?
That's probably combined, but they're
Yeah.
probably pretty small rooms. Say like that is. I mean, look, there's almost no living area. Like
Yeah.
it's
This.
not a tiny kitchen.
Yeah, because
So they're
1,700.
basically like it's small.
Yeah, 1,700 at 385,000 like price point
Well,
seems.
it's not 385.
Oh, what is it?
It's 315 including the assignment
Including the assignment.
and and uh and it's Tampa. So I mean Tampa price points are definitely higher.
They get higher
To find
rates.
something in the twos in Tampa is not so easy at that size.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, got it. Mm. Can we get another bathroom in there? Because usually, if I'm going to 6 beds or 7 beds, then I definitely want more bathrooms. I want like 3 or 4 if I'm analyzing to buy it, because there has to be more of an incentive, like a higher incentive to, or not a higher incentive, but more means to make more money in that same square footage. So,
I think this play is just an 8-2 based on the pictures. If it's even possible. I think this right here is a room.
and the property's
Potentially
in,
this is
in not in bad condition. What are you seeing? Right? Property
it's not
isn't
bad.
not bad at all.
We put 70K rehab. It might not even need that. I think it might need a roof, though, is the only thing.
You think so?
Let's see. Whenever it says investors take note, it's always always something to be scared of, though.
Yeah, like something's in there.
Um, but
CDs.
but yeah, like I think 70K is not crazy for what this is. I mean, it's not about it needs paint for sure. Probably some sort of like leak on the ceiling. The bathroom needs some updating. That's one
And
of the
then it has
bathrooms. Yeah,
two
that
living
clearly.
rooms, right? Two living rooms that you can convert. I mean, 70K seems pretty
Yeah.
high for what I'm seeing for this property. But if you're
Okay,
saying,
so let's be more conservative then. This
well,
is like to get it to a high end, or at least a better end.
yeah,
Um,
other ideas.
well,
Well,
let's put it
bringing
at
in,
50.
I could bring in like one of my contractor friends, and the ones that are building these, and just talk that as well, like how much to just get from an actual contractor. Remember we were talking about bringing guests on?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do it. So this one we put 8. This is a pretty good location. So 33605. I have to look on a different. For some reason, one of my windows doesn't hold the right pad split data. It's very weird. But that zip code is 105 units, 191 and 265, and that's even probably outdated. Whatever numbers are in our system are direct from like the pad split API or whatever their back end data is, so that's the most correct. We had it at 202.
Okay.
2 days to booking. I have the data down here. Yeah. 105, 203, 86%, and 6 days to first booking was what we have for that zip code.
Got it.
So we put 8. Again, it's like if that's possible to actually add a room in each of those living rooms, it could be a play. You have 8 rooms there. This ends up being an 8-2. This is our statement. We might have to jack up those taxes a bit. I don't have tax numbers, but let's put it at 250 if we need to be. I'm getting 1,200 of net cash flow. We dropped this rehab to 50.
As an 8-2. That's what you're seeing it as, though, right?
Yeah, that's what we're having it as. Then we put it as a 445 on the
Are you putting ARV? Are you putting ARV at 445? Something seems off. Because if your ARV is at 440, you got a high monthly payment. What's the monthly payment? The PITI?
Our monthly payment is 22.
2,200.
But I mean, if you're in Tampa, these are making 205, 203 a week.
Yeah, which is in Atlanta we're more at like 160. So
yeah, so that's 25% higher.
2249. But just something seems if you do PITI, you said 450?
445.
I just want to check that. 445, 1, 2, 3, 75.
Well, it's not finance 445. 333 and change.
You got your monthly payment 445, 75, 30 years. Taxes. Oh yeah, 2242. I don't know if that 20. I don't think that monthly payment isn't including tax and insurance.
No. We put it up here. We put another 500.
Got it. Principal and interest is 2249. Got it. Net cash flow. Okay. And that's after all the property. You got the property management fee of 8%.
Yeah.
And we're estimating 12% because for the 8% plus the first 10 days. Yeah.
For simplicity, if you're probably maybe even put it a little higher if you're being conservative, but I think if you do it at 9-month or 8-month long-term tenure, that's what you get.
Yeah. I think you're right.
So that bakes in the booking fees.
Yeah, utilities, maintenance. Fair enough, dude. And what was the vacancy again? You put vacancy of 10%?
Yeah, that zip is at 86% occupancy. Okay. Tampa generally fills pretty well, though.
So you're at like 40. You're at a 14% vacancy. I see that. And that's factored in. Scroll down a little bit. Let's go back into your numbers.
Yeah, we just do it from here. So we have gross, and then we have operating income.
But that gross include. Oh yeah. But your vacancy you have to put at 14.
Yeah, so let's go up then.
Because that should be matching your occupancy, or I guess the reverse of your occupancy.
Do you do that for all of yours? Because we've seen like, okay, hey, if a zip code is 82, then the three neighboring zip codes are all like 92. You'll just be conservative and put it
Yeah,
at
man. Like
82
I want when I analyze a deal, I want to always convince myself out of it. That's my perspective. My
out of
perspective.
it.
What is it?
No, no, out of it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think
Yeah,
that's
I want to
fair.
convince myself out of it, and if I can't convince myself out of it, then I'm convincing myself. Then obviously I'm automatically convinced into it. That was my mindset when I was analyzing deals, um, and that was it. So it's like I wanted to not like even the property, sorry, the pad split PM fee, like you said, like if we want to put 14%, I'll run it at 14%. Um, just because I think more so like I was playing with other people's money. And when I'm playing with other people's money, like I always wanted to
Okay.
make sure I was extra conservative and gave them the worst case scenarios, or like gave them what was extremely conservative. And if that works, then I'm good. Like I can sleep well at night. I know that when the property runs, and then of course, dude, stuff still happens, and you still don't hit the numbers you were aiming to hit. Just the like reality of stuff that happens with more
Always.
higher capex, all that stuff. So I just like to be more conservative up front than aggressive.
No, I mean I think that's totally reasonable.
Cool. We got some people on.
And also like we do. What do we have on?
I think so. What's up, guys? You guys have any questions? Drop it in the comments. You know what sucks though? I can't see the YouTube comments too well. I can't see those. You know what it might be? It might be because we're restreaming, and I don't know if we can capture the comments coming back in. Like I don't even know if I can capture comments in your Facebook Live.
For me,
Can you
because
test it
I
real
had a
quick?
few. Yeah, I've had some comments. I've had
Yeah,
quite a
they're not in
few
here.
actually.
So I think the reason why is I'm not connecting through the account. So we can fix that for the
Mm,
next time. We can actually like connect through your account instead of doing the restream, and that way we can capture more comments and interactions.
got it. Okay. All right, step by step.
Cool, man. I think this is good. Like this is the deal analysis stuff. Um, so for next week, I'm
Yep.
thinking two guests we can bring on: an appraiser to actually like comp stuff, and then a contractor to go through rehabs and how to
Yeah, like get
make
those two
a
pieces
rehab.
like from piece to piece. No, those would be good because I think those are the two gaps a lot of people have is like, how do I even do? And I think it's possible. I think it's reasonable to do remote flips, I guess we could call them. I think people are afraid of that if they're trying to actually flip. But if you're working with like a co-living specific contractor, and we know a few that can do like a cosmetic rehab plus a conversion, it's definitely not insane to expect to be able to do one of those.
Yeah, totally, man.
So giving people more details on that would be
All
good.
right, this is it then. Signing out, Jonah and Fernando. Any last words before we hop off?
No, happy
Any last words?
Friday.
Happy Friday, guys. All right, take care, everybody. Thanks, man. Thanks for hosting this with
All right.
me. See you, Jonah.